The setup is the guy is bored at home on a Friday night. You want him to ring your daughter's phone because he's bored.
Yeah. I think it's healthy for guys and girls to be friends.
Is messed up.
To be friends.
This is everybody's favorite cousin DJ Will from Jacksonville, and you are in the field with the Trackstarz. Keep it locked. Yes, sir.
Yeah, back in the field with the Trackstarz. Ryan Righteous, SEANTANA, DJ Jeremiah. Ryan's at a new microphone. What's good?
No, it's the same mic.
Oh, God. Why do you do that to me? Go ahead.
You told me you didn't like. You told me you didn't like switching out my mic. So.
No, I don't like you switching the mic. You're doing what I don't like.
Oh, my bad.
You're messing up my liners.
I don't like.
My bad. All right, so this episode.
That's why
this episode is. But you had it right the first time.
Yeah, but it's confusing because this is 2.
No, that's 3 now.
Well, that's confusing because this is the 2 spot in my
brain. Put me on 3 from now on.
That's not 3. He's 3.
All right, well, put me on 4 from now on.
She's 4.
Put me on 5. God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put me on 5.
Mike 6. Shout out to Ernest.
5. Mike 6.
Views from Mike 6.
Views from Mike 6.
Oh yeah, Ernest lost his seat now, huh? He's over in the corner now. Shout out to Spock anyway. Man, this dude, I'm still mad at him for that trade, but that's all good. We talk about that on Debate Fuel. We'll talk about that on Debate Fuel.
Are you gonna be here Monday?
No, I'm off Tuesday and Friday. Why don't y'all do it on one of those days?
What about them liners, though?
What about them liners, though, right? Seriously, let's figure this out, though. Like Tuesday or Friday? Are we good? We good? Anyway. Man, this episode is sponsored by True Strength Apparel, www.truestrengthapparel.com. Make sure that you go and check out the homie Aaron Simpkins and everything that he's doing. You might be one of the lucky ones to receive a Trackstarz Universe t-shirt with the True Strength Apparel. And then the joint on the back is Philippians 4:13, right? Is that the one that's on the back of the shirt? The scripture? Okay, good. Thank you very much. So make sure you go to www.trackstarz.com for all things Trackstar. Shout out to our writing team. We got an amazing writing team. Ashley Korth, Jason Bordeaux. Check out Bordeaux's business blog. That's dope, man. The audio version is up on SoundCloud. Make sure that you are just checking in with the Trackstarz because we get so many different things going on, man. You can go to Trackstarz.com and you can access our SoundCloud page and you can get every download of our show. Debate Fuel will be on there soon. A new Trackstarz podcast coming out really, really soon. We're excited about that. Shout out to DJ Jeremiah because he's one of the heads of that. And then we got D. Myers in the back. He's another head of that. So shout out to Debate Fuel, man. We're expecting great things from them. So if you haven't downloaded the app, make sure you do that. That's your way of getting into the Trackstarz universe. You can download the app, figure out how to become a part of the Trackstarz universe, get your free t-shirt on us, and then also look for all the exclusive things the universe offers. The exclusive closed off Bible study, the exclusive closed off Facebook page, monthly or quarterly hangouts with the Trackstarz on Skype or Google Plus or Hangouts. So make sure that you are getting with the show, man, and everything we're doing. Get behind it. Donate. You know, we're talking about studio equipment and upgrades. So help us with that. Donate. Go to the Facebook page. Go to the website and help us out.
All right, man. So this is actually Ryan's topic. So I'm gonna let him work through this because he likes to get himself in trouble.
I do like to get myself in trouble.
Opportunity.
I do like to get myself in trouble. This came up on the call that we had as a company, and I just kind of thought about it and was like, some people have a problem with what I call inspector dating, right? And that's where somebody will sit back and they will inspect different people or search or seek out different people that they're dating or that they know to see if they're a suitable mate, a suitable fit, right? And a lot of people have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I was an inspector dater, meaning that on a Friday night, I wasn't going to sit home alone and say, okay, well, I don't have anybody significant in my life. I was going to pick up my phone, find the closest person that I wanted to hang out with, go to the movies, go to dinner, whatever. That's me being an inspector dater.
That was the original swipe?
I didn't sit back. I didn't sit back. And I think Rick Sincere, I wish he was here because he's an inspector dater too. He was an inspector dater. I don't agree
with that.
I do. You don't think Rick Sincere was? He absolutely was.
I don't think he was.
If he hadn't missed the call and he wasn't on, if he had made the show today, he would tell you he was an inspector dater. I'll tell you another person who's an inspector dater, Jemai. He's an inspector dater. Somebody who's not an inspector dater. Andrew's not an inspector dater. Trey is an inspector dater. Derek is not an inspector dater. I don't think so. So I think. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you what.
He's shaking his head like.
I think there are 1% and 99% of Christian daters and men. And I think Sean and Jeremiah are in the 1%.
Define inspector dater.
Okay.
Please.
Inspector dater. I told you.
Confusing.
I told you. It's when somebody actually goes out and even though they've prayed for a wife, even though they have
Christian players. We did this topic.
Yeah.
It's not Christian players though. It's not Christian players because you're not playing anybody. You're not leading anybody on.
You kind of are.
No, you're not.
You kind of are.
We can't be friends.
Yeah, but
we can't have friends.
But
I can have multiple friends. I can have like 6, 7, 8
But
friends.
if you know that they might be interested, that's kind of
You're playing with their
mean.
emotions.
That's not. That's
is.
not. It's not. It's
Okay. I got a question for you because I was gonna wait till the end of this, but I'm gonna go. Do you want your daughter to be inspector dated or 1% dated?
I want my daughter to be inspector dated.
Really?
Yes.
Even by somebody else?
You want a dude to just take her out to the movies and then take 50 other girls out
I
to the
want
movies?
my daughter to be aware of I want my daughter to be the inspector dater. See
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
said, do you want her to
Oh,
be
they got words for that, but I don't
inspector
want to
dated?
She could be.
Do you are
She
okay
could
with
be.
that? You're okay with
There's bad words
You're
for that,
okay with
Ryan.
a guy coming along, being like, "Hey, who can I go to the movies with today?" Boom, boom, boom. Ryla,
Absolutely, because we're talking about friendships
and then
now,
he
right?
takes Layla out later.
I was single. Hold on. I was single from 15 to 29, right? But I wasn't alone. I wasn't sitting at the house waiting.
and you want Ryla to be one of those randoms.
I definitely want her to be well-rounded in the dating scene so that she
my
knows
God.
exactly. Here's the thing. When I
have to
found my wife,
defect.
What
when I- no,
are you
listen.
scared of the 1%? Why are you scared for her to be part of that 1%?
I'm not afraid of her.
You don't want her to be approached by a guy who's looking for marriage and only has eyes for her.
No, I do want that. I do want that.
But you can't. That's no way you can do that.
But what I'm
being
saying
an
is,
inspector dater.
I want her. I think me and my wife are the perfect match, right? I think God did an excellent job showing me who my wife was and my wife. But I had to date other people to know exactly what I liked and what I didn't
So
like.
you want Ryla's husband to be an inspector dater and then stop on Ryla.
I think my wife could have been an inspector dater, if I think about it.
You gonna put her out there? Like
I think she could have been. We talked about it last night. We talked about it.
Okay.
She likes the idea of it. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say
having
that.
boys in the phone.
No, the reason why I say that is because what we talked about, when we say the word game, recognize game, right? We know what that means, right?
Yeah.
I want my daughter to be able to
I
understand.
want this grave to be deep before Miracle starts talking. I want it to be deep.
I want my daughters, right? I want my daughters to be able to look at a man and discover his godly character without being told who he is, rather than not seeing who he is.
You
know
want
what I'm
her
saying?
you want her to be hurt so many times
No.
that she can recognize the
No.
hurter
No,
right away.
no. Because I wasn't hurt
That's
all
what's
those
going-
times.
but that's what
I
ended up
wasn't the
happening,
problem.
though. That's what
I
ended up
wasn't the
You
problem.
were the hurter.
I was not the hurter.
You don't think all them girls was like, man, I really want Ryan to be my husband.
Okay, first of all, it wasn't 8 at a time. It was 8 around the course of 13 to 29 that I actually went out with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying
13 to 29.
You're saying dating, like not being a player, meaning like you're dating people and you're letting them know from the jump, like, hey, I'm seeing other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
I
it's
never entertain more than one girl at a time.
So you're talking
So
about
what are
that.
you talking about then?
I'm saying being able to go out and know what other people are doing.
You
to
want-
date.
you want-
to be friends with other people. Like you have to have a circle around you.
You just want
Her to not be
cuddle buddies.
Cuddle buddies. What is that?
You know what
I
I'm talking
remember cuddle buddies, but
about? Somebody that you can kind of be romantic-y with, but they're just your friends, so it's not that big of a deal.
I wasn't even that though. I wasn't even that.
What'd you do in the movies?
I was flirtatious. Nothing.
That's what I mean.
Nothing.
Just there's somebody that gives you that romantic itch, but you're not really in a relationship.
When I say
with.
I was flirtatious, I mean I complimented girls. I made them feel special when I was out with them, like said things and joked around.
treat them
things
like
of
a
that
boyfriend,
Yeah.
and they got their hopes up, and then you left them.
nature. No,
that
it's a friendship going to the next level in a sense. Just kind of letting them know you're interested, not being caught in the friend zone.
All right, let's
Go ahead, Miracle.
sorry. I'm
It
in
is
a
deep.
state of. I just have a question mark over this whole
Yes.
thing right now. So you're gonna have to explain a little bit better for me. So you said that you were not dating anyone, like dating multiple people at the same time.
Right.
But what is at the same time? Is that like from week to week? Is that month to month? Is
No,
that
this
year
is
to
probably
year?
year to year.
Oh, okay.
This is year to year.
So
yeah.
during that year,
Story up a little bit.
That is not changing the story yet.
Changing it a little bit.
so during
We
that
got
year,
people that can verify this.
I know who you're talking about.
Go ahead.
so during that year, you were kind of like on and off with the same person. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then
Well, it wasn't even.
He was flirty with a girl he never said you're my girlfriend with.
Yeah.
And so she was thinking maybe, okay, this is going somewhere because
Not
it was on and
necessarily,
off.
Because I always mention that up front. I always mention up front that I don't get into relationship or statuses. I never did that. I never did it.
I don't
Since
think
from 15 to 29, I never did that.
So what was the purpose of the friendship? Quote,
I
unquote?
wasn't at home sitting alone.
But what,
That was my
Cuddle
that was the
buddy.
purpose.
but what was the purpose? I mean, you don't have to be.
Being able to have conversation with somebody, being able to get to know them and then understand what I like and what I don't like.
Just
But you also said that you didn't want to just be in the friend zone. So that means you were trying to take it somewhere, but you were not trying to date the
No,
person.
not necessarily. When I say the friend zone, meaning I'm not the guy that's gonna sit back and listen to you talk about another dude. I let you know I was interested. See what
Dude,
I'm
you're
saying?
playing with mad emotion.
That's
so-
a little.
so somebody-
intrusive
Who's
playing with
there.
him?
Real quick, let's just get some guys in here.
I don't know why you put me in this category with
So
you.
somebody asked, what did the Bucket Boys think?
Definitely
So
Spectre dating.
what do you think, man?
Okay, Jemai does do this. I don't know why you got both of us in that. I don't know. Like, I understand what he's trying to say.
me ask you a question.
It's more so like,
When was the last time you went out with somebody?
I mean, I kind of have like a situation. So,
Okay. So hold on.
You should have seen his eyes, though. I hope your camera's still on. I kind of have a situation.
You have a situation, right? The situation that you're in right now, who was the person before that situation that you went out with last? How long has it been?
never. I didn't date anybody before her. I just kind of like she's the first part. She's probably the first person I actually liked enough to be like.
How long
yo.
have you known this person?
How long have I known? We've been.
I'm time checking on you.
You time checking on
Yes,
me?
because I remember you leaving the studio like I got a date tonight. So,
When did that happen? Oh, I did get caught up on that one. All right, nah, that was different though. That was a friend.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm saying it wasn't like
You went out with a friend, right? You went out with a friend.
Okay, yeah.
There you
there's
go.
a thing
That's
about
what
there's
I'm
a difference
talking
between going out with a friend and going out with somebody you trying to get with.
I wasn't trying to get with anybody.
Cause y'all
But
could just be
you
y'all
said
could
it
just
was
be
a
cool.
date, though. You said it was a date with your friend.
I mean, it's not like a date. It wasn't a date. That was a joke. Because they always
okay.
joke at me about me doing stuff. That was a joke.
Okay.
All right, okay.
It wasn't that type of thing.
Switch out.
Y'all just
Let's get you in.
not the best conversation.
Switch out.
I'm just gonna say.
Because all
You
the
lost.
all the single Christian guys are on camera in here today. What you got, man?
I completely disagree with you.
Really?
Really?
Completely disagree.
Yo, they really think you're a player.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no.
You just told us. I'm not gonna say what church we go to, but didn't you say there was a number of people in the church that you dated?
Me? Yes.
Hold on, y'all getting too
Hold
loud.
on.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You said the person dated 7 people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I've only
apologize.
dated two people from the church.
I apologize.
That's
Okay, so you think there's a problem with going out with different women to see how they behave, to see how they act, to see how they treat you
Okay.
before you make a decision on who you want to marry?
No. What I'm saying is I think it's an issue. Because if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying you were single.
I'm saying get to know people.
And
You're alone.
You're alone.
You
and you
don't
decide,
wanna be
hey, I
alone.
just want to go out to the movies. Hey, so
This girl likes me a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if she likes me.
You think she might because
I
she's
don't know if
going
she
to the
likes me.
movies.
But
Why
if
is she
she
going to the
said
movies
yes
with you?
to
I'm
you,
gonna say this. I'm
then
not
that's
wasting my
probably
money
what that
on
means.
someone just because I'm alone.
Dang, it's a waste of money.
That's
now?
let me say it like this. No.
Chivalry's dead.
You're missing. You're
that's
Trying to
chivalry.
turn it
You're
around.
missing. No, don't do that. What I'm saying is, I date with purpose. So I'm not going out to date someone just because I'm at home on a Friday night by myself.
But
and I
it
have
wasn't
Netflix.
a date.
Say again.
It wasn't a date.
Going to the movies with a girl.
That's what
Maybe
it
not
sounded
to
like what
you.
you were saying.
Maybe not
wasn't
to
a
you,
date.
to
Yeah,
her.
but to her, women's emotions are different. So they're looking at things totally different because women will date with.
Let me ask you
purpose,
this:
but guys
how many of those girls did you find out later liked you?
I don't think. I think there was one where I was like, "Oh, I didn't know."
But you knew the other ones did.
No, I'm saying I only knew one.
The other ones didn't like you.
I only knew one
But
that did.
they could have. You just don't know.
When I think about it, no, because I'm thinking college. I'm thinking Radio 1. I'm thinking people that I knew. The way I got to see people behave on outings and things like that to let me know what I was looking for in a wife.
Yeah, that's
Okay. I understand. I think I get
Hi,
it now.
Miracle. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. So I think I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't think that is the best way of doing it, in my personal opinion. Just because, like he said, I do think that, like, just knowing, and every girl's different, obviously, / woman is different. So, but I think, again, my personal opinion, women's, like he said, women's minds just work differently. From what I've seen just over the years I've been on this earth. And when you're singling out someone and like, oh, let's go hang out, have some time together, and then you're consistently doing that, and you tell them, I don't want to hear you talk about any other relationship or any other guy or any, then they're like, oh, you're trying to,
but you're not committing to
you're
them.
trying to have some level of exclusivity, but then you don't want the full package.
Yeah.
So you may not be doing a whole lot of other stuff, but that's still like confusing.
But see, I was
It can
never a
cause
person for
problems.
titles. Never a
The
person
fact
for
that
But
you
it's
want
not
your
the-
daughters to go through this, making me look at
Yeah,
you
yeah.
even worse.
And I
You're
don't
gonna
think
be
you
real
guys
mad
are
when
getting
they
why
do.
I'm saying that. I want them to pick the right person for them.
I
See what I'm
think
saying?
that's, I think
I want them to be
picking
able to
someone for
go
them.
out and meet people. And I'm not saying just sit around and you know,
No,
wait
it's,
for.
it's fine to get to know someone.
And that's
I'm not
exactly
what I'm
saying
talking
that.
about.
But wait,
Right.
but wait.
Saying that.
The setup is the guy is bored at home on a Friday night. You want him to ring your daughter's phone because
he
he's
is
bored.
bored.
Yeah.
I think it's healthy for guys and girls to be
Emotionally
friends.
is messed up.
To be friends.
But
and
friends-
get to know each
Emotionally
other.
messed
But friends should be then like, if I'm a friend with a guy and you start telling me, oh, I don't want to hear about any other guys, but I just want to keep hanging out with you, going to different places, just one-on-one.
That's not friendship.
I'm like, okay, well, where are you trying to take this? Because
Why does it have to go there?
But then, because you just took it there.
You really don't like titles, do you?
I don't like titles.
Jeez.
I
No,
really don't like titles.
No.
So wait, is that true? I missed the part. Did you tell these girls you don't want to hear them talk about other guys?
I let them know that I was attracted to them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
See,
what
that's-
makes
that's
it
what-
blurry.
So this is not a friend then.
Yeah,
This
that's
is a
not-
friend.
That's not a friend.
But I'm
Why
not
can't
the,
your
I'm
friend
not
talk
the dude.
about other
I'm
guys?
not the dude that you complain
This is
about
why
other
you said
guys
you were
to.
never in a friend
That's not-
zone, then.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Is this the reason why you say you were never in the friend zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
See,
my.
that's
Oh my.
that's something totally different, man. That's something totally different. That's
I think it's okay to like.
yeah. That is a player.
I think it's okay
That is
to
a player
get to
vote.
know someone.
No.
That is.
No.
That is.
Can't be.
No, I
Yeah.
think it's okay to get to know someone and like tell them that and be like, I'm interested in you. I'd like to get to know you. Maybe hang out with them a first few times, and then you're like, no, I don't really feel like this is working.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like
So-
we're
Yeah,
going the
that's
same
fine.
direction. But you don't keep picking it back up just
'cause you're
because you're bored.
Yeah.
And then like, that creates
Well,
problems.
it's not really picking it back up because I can honestly tell you that I can think of one person that I'm thinking of in particular. Right? We did not have a second outing.
Okay.
I inspected what I saw.
That was a date.
That's a
Yeah,
dude.
that's
It was a
normal.
friendship.
No, that was a date.
It was a friendship. I just want my daughters to go out and to get to know people.
You want
I don't
your
want
daughters to
them
be
being
crying on
socially
your
awkward.
shoulder.
No.
You want them to be
Coming home, like-
because not
No.
all these movies were out at the movies. There's some of them were in
I
house,
don't-
right? You want them to be laying on the shoulder. You want a little kissy face.
And with technology
your
today.
daughter.
I never did any of those things.
But that's what
I
it's going to
never
lead
did
to.
any of those
Yeah.
things.
You may not, but that nasty boy that's going to come to your door, that's what it's going to try
I
to lead to.
guarantee you, when your daughter starts getting older, you will hate.
You're gonna change it.
When my daughters go
Yeah.
off to college, right? When my daughters go off to college, I want to know that they are not being
You want somebody to
socially awkward.
Netflix and chill with Riley.
No.
That's exactly
I
what
want
you're
my
saying
daughters
you were
to
doing for
know
other girls, though.
that it's okay to get to know people, to
And
figure
you don't
out
want
who
your daughter
you
to
are,
be that
to
either.
figure out who you are and what you like.
You don't want your daughter to be that
Hold on.
either.
Tell Ryla I'm gonna be all up in the business.
I will be doing that
Who is
too.
that?
I will be doing that, and I'm not saying that.
is that?
And I'm not saying
Ryan gonna be at the house like,
let me
Sean,
give
that's
you-
just such and such.
Let me
person.
give you an
He's
example,
good.
right? Let me give you an example,
They just
right?
friends.
All
me
up in
give
that
you an
room with
example.
the door closed and everything. Oh, they friends. They good. There's nothing gonna happen.
Let me
Y'all
give you
just
an
friends?
example.
Y'all just friends?
Let me
Like,
give
who
you an
is this guy?
example. I don't want my daughters to choose not to go to the prom, right? I think that's a very healthy experience that young people need to go through. I know a lot of people who chose not to go to prom, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't want them being socially awkward. I don't want them being afraid to get to know guys. I don't want them being
Right.
afraid to know what guys are thinking and having those relationships. I know people who have not had those relationships, and I think in a way it's unhealthy for them.
I see what you're saying.
I have family members like that.
I think you're tiling it wrong.
I think-
Expecting dating is probably the wrong thing to put on it.
Right.
Yeah, you
Just
can have-
getting to
you can
know
have
someone,
friends.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
You're
Getting
mixing,
to know
you're mixing
someone.
two concepts
Yeah,
because that's not what
'cause-
you're not
'cause
talking
when
about
you're talking
friends.
about
You just said
dating-
I'm attracted to you.
Yeah.
Don't talk to
Exactly.
me about no guy issues.
Yeah.
That means I'm interested in you. I don't want you to be my girlfriend, but I don't want you to talk to me about no other dudes because
Yeah.
I like you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I want it
when
to
you're talking
be-
about dating, you're talking about actually getting to know this person. And if, as a Christian,
Right.
if we're talking about dating someone,
Yeah.
should that not be with the purpose of marriage?
So go ahead and go read I Kissed Dating Goodbye and Boy Meets Girl. Do you remember those books I kept pushing?
Yeah, I never read
He
them.
is just
I
all
never
in.
read
Yeah,
them.
obviously. All right, you in the field with the Trackstarz. Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let's go.
I never read those books.